Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Ramnarines. I have the other two Ramnarines in the back seat. So we're doing something a little different today. I'm gonna be doing a food challenge real soon. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have some practice. So today we just pulled up to Domino's, and what I'm gonna do is get two large pizzas, and they're 14 inches each, so that's like 28 inches of pizza. And I'm gonna see if I could put down both of them within maybe a half-hour time. So let's get in there and let's get these pizzas. So I just got home. We have the pizzas. They're still very warm, very nice. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get set up here. I'm gonna put them side by side next to each other. I'll sit down. I don't have a timer, so what I'll do is I'll just put a little timer on the top of the screen, and we're just gonna start recording. And I'll do a little voiceover, but we're not gonna stop until I'm finished or until I give up. We'll see, whichever comes first. So you'll probably notice the two different toppings I have, black olives and mushrooms. I do like those together, so I figured put one on one side, one on the other pizza. So let me get set up next, and eat both of these. All right, getting started. I just dug in, have the timer right here on the top of the screen, on the left side of the screen, so you can keep track of how much time I am using. So the pizza was really good, man. That first bite I was like, wow, this is some good pizza. So you'll see I have the mushrooms and the black olives. I do love that combination. Putting down that first slice really fast. Right here I had the idea, you know what, let's put those two together, because usually I get both of those toppings on one pizza. So putting the two slices together makes it that combination that I do love and enjoy. Now speeding through it, you'll see I have two slices together. I'm eating it. I feel like I'm making some good time, so we're just pushing through. 3 minutes in, I'm looking down, thinking to myself, well, I already have half of one pizza gone. Again, these are 14-inch pizzas. These are largest, so I already have half of one. I'm like, man, I'm making some great time, just eating it and pushing through everything. I'm very confident at this point. You'll see I put the crust down though, because in my head I was thinking, you know what, let's eat all of the pizza. I'll come back and I'll finish the crust off last, because pizza was really good. I didn't want it to get cold. Just shifting the slices around, that was actually kind of helping me keep track of how much I've actually eaten, how much I actually do still need to eat. So pulling out the water, of course, because my mouth is getting a little dry. You'll see I'll go back to the crust and I nibble away at them, because I'm like, man, crust was kind of hard, a little bit more than I expected. So that's why I decided, not to eat them at the same time that I was eating the pizza slices. Didn't realize how much chewing actually went into these food challenges. And I'm guessing usually there's probably a different technique I should be using, rather than chewing every slice about 5,085 times. Right now I'm actually feeling really confident, because just putting the slices together, I already got one pizza down. I'm less than 10 minutes in. You know, I feel really good that I'm gonna defeat this challenge, and it's good preparation for the food challenge that I am gonna take on coming up real soon. Trying to burp myself, make some space in my stomach. In case y'all wondering why I keep looking off camera, I have my biggest fan sitting right over here with my other biggest, or my littlest fan. So I'm talking about the baby. Of course, so I did have my wife and my baby sitting by watching me eat all of this food. The baby was just looking at me confused, wondering what I'm doing. But it was nice having them there. You know what? When I do get out to the real food challenges, I'm gonna have a lot of strangers. I'm gonna have a lot of people probably watching me too. So I definitely need to make sure I do win and I don't end up on a wall of shame somewhere. You'll see right here, I'm starting to slow down a little bit. We're about almost 15 minutes into the challenge. I'm thinking to myself, man, this pizza's getting a little heavy. Stomach's getting a little full. I need to kind of power through it. Like I was saying before, I didn't realize how much chewing I was doing, so my jaws were starting to hurt a little bit. And you'll see the crust of the pizza is starting to pile up on this side, the right side of the screen right there. The crusts are starting to pile up, so I'm still powering through though. We're still just kind of eating the slices. And again, I'm thinking in my head, you know what? I probably should eat some of these crusts so I don't get left with too much of them. So you'll see me nibble at the crust every now and again just to kind of lower that quantity that's sitting in front of me. One of the difficult things about this challenge is I didn't put a clock in front of me, or I didn't have a timer. So I had no idea how much time I had left or how much time had elapsed from the time that I started eating. So that's something, you know, moving forward, going forward on my next challenge or one of these little practice challenges I do at home, I'm gonna make sure I have the timer in front of me so I can see how much time I have left, if I need to kind of increase my pace, if I could slow down a little bit. And this is the last slice of pizza right now too, so I still have about 10 minutes, man. I'm feeling really good. I don't know how much time I do have left, but in my head I know it hasn't really been that long. So I'm on my last slice. After I put this slice down, all I have to do is just kind of finish off the crust, and you know what, my first little pizza challenge is gonna be completed. Moving left to right, trying to get that food down so I can fit the rest of this into my stomach. And I'm digging in. So now all I have left, I have about 8 minutes left on the clock. All I have left are just these crusts that I left earlier in the video. One of the things I didn't really think about is, you know, just laying on this cardboard box, they were gonna get a little stale, they were gonna get a little harder than they were when they were first, you know, put on there, and they were soft and they were nice. So I probably shouldn't have left them, you know, just left them on the box. I should have ate them when I was eating the slices. Look at me looking at these crusts in regret. The water was definitely helping. So one of the things I realized towards the end of this little challenge right here is that, you know, if I took a bite of the crust and I put some water into my mouth, it was kind of softening it up a little bit and making it a little easier to put down. So now we're coming up almost on 5 minutes left in the challenge. It's getting a little tough now. My jaw's hurting. I'm pushing through though. I'm pushing through. We're getting close to that 30-minute mark that I allotted for myself. The wife just brought me another bottle of water. I was like, you know what? The water's helping. I need another one. She helped me out. So it's like a bite, sip of water, bite, sip of water. And now we're coming up on that 30-minute mark. Look at me. Have no idea how much time I've been at it, or like, you know, how much time I have left. So I'm just chewing. I'm just going about it and taking another sip of water. So I have 15 seconds left to get this bite into my mouth. But here I go offering the baby a bite. Now, had I known there was only 10 seconds left on the clock, I probably wouldn't have did that. I probably would have shoved that in my mouth, took a sip of water, and just swallowed everything. But I did pass that 30-minute mark, so I'm going to say this was a fail. Now, going forward, I might even redo the same challenge and put a timer in front of me, but I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a lot of fun watching it. So, I have my mic plugged in, but I should say I was managed to put them both down. I don't know the exact time. Feel it was very close to the half hour that I allotted myself. I'm going to go back. We're going to put the timer on the video, and I'm going to take a look at it. And this is just preparation for my real food challenge, so it was a good first go at it. One thing I didn't I didn't know was that the crust was going to be the most difficult part to put down. So hope you like the video. I have some more food videos coming. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see the real food challenge and more practice vids. All right, check you guys later on the Ramnarines.